Okay, you have just received an email from me, Harvey the Silver Fox, notifying you that I just posted your biz to 50 social networking sites. Obviously, you have clicked through on this image here, and you're now watching this video to learn more. Congratulations. So I did take the liberty of posting your business opportunities using what's called Shareaholic, located at the bottom left-hand side of your landing page. That post went to 50 of my social networking sites, showcasing your business opportunities in your $10 Sizzle Call landing page. Now it's your turn to do the same in your social networking sites using Shareaholic, found at the bottom left-hand side of your $10 Sizzle Call landing page that I built for you, charging you nothing. So you've done this, obviously you're watching the video. By following the instructions in the training video above here, the one you're watching right now, go to your $10 Sizzle Call landing page here and post your 50 social networking sites using Shareaholic. Now down here I gave you an idea on how to put this in your signature of your emails, just like I put it in my signature. And I usually get about 1 to 2 leads a day. That's an extra 30 to 60 leads a month. But make sure that you do put your landing page link here, or better yet, your lead capture page link going to your landing page. What we're going to do is we're going to go over to an example of what your Sizzle Call phone number landing page looks like here. So let's do that. For those who are new to the business, for those who happen to be watching this training video on the internet and you did not receive an email from me, I am going to go over the basics and lay the foundation of what your Sizzle Call landing page should look like and how you probably should work and promote your $10 Sizzle Call marketing system. Okay. In the upper left-hand corner, of course, is going to be your Sizzle Call phone number. Remember, I'm going to build this landing page for you free. All you're going to do is just pick up your $10 Sizzle Call phone number. That's all you're going to do. We're moving on down. My name is here, and if you wish, I will place your name here. Of course, my picture is here, and if you wish, I will place your picture here. Let's talk a little bit about branding. Branding is extremely important. I've been doing this since pretty much full-time since 2004. And I have branded myself in a variety of different ways. You're going to see a couple different pictures of me out there. Of course, this is the most famous one of where I'm sitting by my pool, sunny Phoenix, Arizona, on my phone with my laptop making money. That picture is everywhere on the internet. And of course, Harvey the Silver Fox is everywhere on the internet. I strongly suggest that after I build your landing page for you, and of course my name and my picture is going to be on your landing page at the beginning, you contact me and ask me how you can get your name here and of course your picture here. What we're going to do is we're going to take a look at branding on the internet, specifically my branding, and you need to get some ideas on how you're going to brand yourself. But we're going to go over here. If you type in my name, Harvey Silver Fox, you're going to see that I have actually 683 showings, results. I know how to dominate Google Plus. In fact, we're going to be talking about Google Plus here in just a minute. I'll teach you how to do that, by the way. Of course, I dominate a lot of videos out there. In fact, I'm going to take you to some videos that I have on the internet and show you how I've branded my videos. But as we work our way down here, Google Plus again, as we work our way down here, you're going to see that I have branded myself. I am everywhere on the internet. In fact, I've branded pictures, images. Very important you do the same thing. And if you want me to teach you that, if you become a Silver Fox Team Build member, I'll teach you how to brand images and pictures. See, that's one of mine. This is one of mine. This is one of mine. If we open it up, maybe we should open it up and see what happens here. Okay, Harvey the Silver Fox is everywhere. These are all my pictures that I've placed my name in somehow, some way, that show on the internet. So when somebody gets back here looking for a picture to use on marketing purposes, they're going to see me everywhere. And we go to videos. I got 149 showings. You're going to see that I have branded myself on all these videos here. I made pages and pages of them. But better yet, I want to show you this. I'm going to show you this here. These are my latest training videos that I've branded. Anytime that you see blue, yellow, black, orange, you can't possibly miss my videos, can you? In fact, when I do posting on Facebook, you're going to see, every time that I post, you're going to see that I have, in other words, you're going to recognize my images here. And of course, there's hundreds, even thousands of images with my brand on them. Okay, here's it's so easy, even a grumpy old man can do it. Okay. Now, the reason I shared that with you is not to show off. Well, that's kind of showing off. But the reason I shared that with you is you need to do the same thing. If you're going to be a six-figure earner on the internet, you need to start branding yourself, either with your name or a nickname. Okay, and with a couple photos of yourself. Very important that you do that in order to get positioned out there so people recognize you and they want to work with you. That's the key to this, is that you need people to want to work with you and recognize your marketing out there. And every time they see it, and I tell you what, there's thousands of people that see me every day, they know that I'm successful and they want to follow my lead, and they want to learn how I do it, how I make a six-figure income, and they want to join the Silver Fox Team Build. And you want to start doing that yourself. Start branding yourself. Okay, so let's move on down here. Now, this is where your money-making opportunities go here, as you all know. But I'd like to lay the foundation of this landing page here. You notice it says how simple it is to make $3,500 weekly with your own Sizzle Call marketing system. What you're going to be doing is you're going to go out there and you're going to, of course, generate traffic to your landing page here, to those who are struggling trying to make money on the internet. And I'm going to tell you a little secret. There's millions of them. Millions! And here's what the mistake is made by brand new entrepreneurs when they get involved into a brand new money-making opportunity. See, they're so excited about their money-making opportunity, they go out there and they start advertising. They do it all the wrong way. Okay, they never use lead capture pages. They just go out there and post their sales page, and maybe they spend some money, maybe they don't, or most of them do spend some money at the beginning and just wonder why nobody has paid attention to them. Does this sound familiar? Well, I have learned through the years that I want to go out there and attract. The key word is attraction marketing. I want to attract those people who have been struggling and bring them into my family and offer them the same thing that I use every day to make a six-figure income. And guess what I use? I use this landing page. Of course, I use a variety of different landing pages, but I use something that can be very well duplicated, very easily duplicated for them, so they can get involved with the Silver Fox and place their money-making opportunities here, and their picture here, and their name up there. So, in other words, what you're going to do is you're going to be using your landing page that I'm going to build for you at no cost, just a $10 Sizzle Call phone number, to attract those millions, not just a handful, but those millions of entrepreneurs, those millions of people who are struggling out there. Attract them into your landing page where you have your money-making opportunities. All right? Now, this is called cross-marketing, where you can say, okay, Harvey's going to build a landing page for you, just like he did for me, and now you have a lead in your lead capture page, because you always want to put a lead capture page in front of your landing page. All right? Your lead. I have generated and built a list of leads probably going on 150,000. My question to you is, how many leads do you have in your database? The key to this business is the money's in the list. The list is all that matters. And keep in mind that once they find your landing page, and if you don't have a lead capture page in front of it, and they leave, they are gone forever. Now, I can't say that they won't come down here to your money-making opportunities and click through, but there is a 3 to 7 second attention span. So when somebody does land on your landing page here, and they're not excited about what you have to offer, chances are they're going to be excited about this, because they want to get their own landing page. And when that happens, they're going to come down here and follow this, the instructions down here, and then they're going to then register their Sizzle Call phone number. At that time, I send you out a copy of that registration, so you have that information in your files, so you can contact them. But that, in this case here, if you just bring people right to your prospects, right to your landing page, the only way you're going to generate a lead is when they do fill out this form down here, picking up their $10 Sizzle Call phone number. Okay? Okay, working our way down, of course, what we offer, what I offer, what you and I offer, is a whole toolbox of marketing tools and techniques, which are kind of outlined here. So when they do register, okay, they're going to eventually be introduced to the profit directory here, which will bring them here. There's over $24,000 in earning potential where you and your prospect can, join these marketing tools and turn around and sell them yourself. Where would you sell them? Maybe on your landing page. That's an idea. There's 25 categories here of different marketing techniques and tools. And of course, you've been here before, obviously. But when you do land on this page, you just start here and work your way down. And what's great for newbies who have a limited advertising budget, I like to point out a couple tools here. One of them happens to be, let's see, right here, number 13. Very important you check out number 13. The secret few know how I generate 20 to 50 leads a day. I'm going to be talking about that in just a minute, okay? I'm going to prove it to you in just a minute. This does work. And we have prospects pay you, so you can advertise to them. And what else do we have down here? Right here, email. In fact, I even have a script in here for you too. Email your landing page to 12,000 prospects daily, and working our way down here, 60 free classifieds, and of course I have some scripts in there, and I have scripts in there that you can use to get them to your landing page and or call your phone number, your Sizzle Call phone number. So what I'm saying is I have a lot of no cost, low cost marketing tools and techniques that you can use on this page. And of course you need to watch this video, don't you? So I've laid the foundation of how this marketing system works. And I know a lot of you are a little confused. Well, why should I bring somebody to a landing page? I just want to sell my money-making opportunities. That's all I want to do. Well, there's two ways to make money in this business. You pay for traffic or you generate traffic for free. If all you want to do is go out there and sell your money-making opportunity or opportunities with the understanding that there's millions of other people that could care less about your money-making opportunities and they want you to buy their money-making opportunity, okay, your audience is very limited. Very limited. In order to attract, we're back to attraction marketing right now, attract that type of audience where somebody's actually looking specifically for what you have to offer, you're going to have a advertising budget. Let me say that again. You're going to have an advertising budget, and it's not going to be an inexpensive advertising budget. An example, those who are involved in big ticket programs tout that they make a bundle of money. And yes, I make a bundle of money also in big ticket programs. But remember, I've been doing this for a while. And then when you finally get them cornered and say, well, how do you make that money? I mean, and they prove it to you, don't they? They show you the money they make. They take pictures of $100 bills. But they don't tell you that they spend $1,000, $2,000 a week to generate that type of money. They don't tell you that, do they? So what about those who have a limited budget? Well, you're going to have to go out there and do it the hard way. You're going to have to use something like this, attraction marketing. And then do your cross marketing. Okay? So there, I get phone calls all the time. Well, I just don't want to jump through all these hoops. I just want people to pay me $6,000. Okay. And I ask them, what type of world are you living in? People just aren't going to throw down $6,000. Okay. And I say, hey, not a problem. The voice broadcasting or voice drops or text messaging is the way you want to go. And to set up a text messaging on some of these servers out there, the minimum is $500. And voice broadcasting, which I used to use a few years ago, I would spend $750 to $1,000 a week. But yes, I would make sometimes $10,000 a week. Okay? And I'm going to be honest with you, it was a lot of work. It was a lot of work. Because remember, I had to call these people back. Each lead was very expensive. I had to call these people back and back and back and back and forth. They wouldn't answer their phone back. Anyway, I have found out that I can still make a six-figure income by using what's called attraction marketing, offering somebody a landing page like this and helping them out by promoting their money-making opportunities in that landing page, and then showing them how they can make a six-figure income by doing the same thing. That's how I've done it. But if those who have a large advertising budget, not a problem. I will teach you how to use voice broadcasting and voice drops and spend some big money on some PPCs and PPAs, and I can show you how to do that if you want to do that. But this is the way to go. Now, let's work our way down here, and the reason I called this meeting today is to talk to you about Shareaholic down here. This is going to be on the lower left-hand side of your landing page, and if you're looking for a no-cost way of promoting your landing page using what's called attraction marketing and then do your cross marketing, this is what you want to come to every day down here, every day. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do some sampling posting here. I am not going to bore you to death by showing you all 50 of the social networking sites that I post to, or I posted for you. Remember, that's the reason you received this email in this video, is because I did do some posting for you on my social networking sites such as Pinterest and Google Bookmarks and all, I can go on and on and on and on and on. I don't do this for you every day. I might do it once a month for you. But at the beginning, when you followed my instructions and set everything up the right way, I get back there and I get you going on my social networking sites. Now, what you're going to do is you're going to get back here and you're going to join these social networking sites. They're going to be your social networking sites, and you're going to have to join each and every one, set them up. Yes, it's going to take some time, but once you have them set up, it's easily every day you come back here and maybe you post to maybe 5 or 10 per day, and you keep rotating. But whatever you do, don't come back here and post every day, and don't post the same content. I'm going to show you Facebook. I'm going to show you what you need to do on Facebook. And Pinterest, I'm going to show you what to do there. And there's a few other Google Plus. But don't come back here every day, post the same content every day. You got to mix it up, gang, because if you start, it looks like spam, this is not going to work for you, okay? And it's not that hard to do. You just systematically do this every day, just like you would do the postings on Facebook on the profit directory here. Number 13. What you do is you mix up the images back here. In fact, I'll take you back there. Okay, here's the training video. All right, here's the video I'm making right now. And here's the images you're going to use. And of course, it shows you how to copy and paste and make a file for these images. And here's one of the scripts you're going to use, or you can use the script up here. But you need to mix these images up. You don't post the same image. And if you do it the right way, you can post every hour on Facebook, but you don't. But 1 hour you might post this one. The next hour you post this one. The next hour you post that one. Gang, that's what you need to do. Otherwise, I'm going to tell you right now, people are just going to turn off. They're going to, when they see you, they're going to just say, no, I'm not interested. But they see the baby here. They're going to be interested. They see the caveman here. You mix it up a little bit. And yes, you can use these images to post on Facebook, because Facebook is enormous. Okay? So I've got it all here for you. Okay, before we get going, I'm going to pick up some content. And remember that I want to make some content that's, let's see here. Okay, I just picked up some content off this page here. I'm going to go down here. We're going to go tweet first. Of course, this does not need content. Okay. It's that simple, that easy, done. Now Facebook. Facebook. Especially with Facebook, you want to make sure that what you put up here, it's opening up here, what you put up here is different every time that you post, okay? Post to Facebook. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take you over to my Facebook and show you how that works. We'll talk about Facebook a little bit. Okay, there's my content that I put into Facebook. Here's some images, and sometimes you can't control the images. And of course, this is my templated. Your Sizzle Call phone number goes here. You've seen that already. And then of course, Harvey the Silver Fox here letting you know. Harvey the Silver Fox. I'm branding, constantly branding. So I did some postings. Oh, here's one I did earlier for one of the members. All right. I put in there, let us do the advertising for you. For some reason, like I said, I can't control what images show up. Sometimes they show up different every day. And of course, this happens to be his Sizzle Call phone number. Remember, that's how we track. We use Sizzle Call phone numbers to track our members. And notice that it says Harvey the Silver Fox. Well, if you click through, he has not had me brand his landing page here. So my name and my picture's here, and of course this is his opportunity. And there again, if we click through on his opportunity, it goes to his, there you go, of where people can sign up down here. Okay? So what I did for this member here, of course, I came down here, and there you go. By the way, he's been doing it also, by the way. See that? So there's 4 postings here. There's a Google Plus. I did a Google Plus for him. And I did a Pinterest for him, and I did a tweet for him. It hasn't shown up yet. But what's going to happen, these numbers are going to start adding up. That's what's going to happen. Okay, working our way down here. Discover the Power of One. He happens to be in... what is he in? Let's check it out. Easy One Up. There you go. And we work our way down here. You're going to see that I did do a post for Facebook, but he hasn't shown up yet. Okay, working our way down here now. Wayne Keller has had me brand his page. So there you go. Wayne Keller here letting you know. So let's take a look at what Wayne has to offer here. Of course, there's his Sizzle Call phone number. There's his name. There's his picture. Wayne is branded. Of course, here's his money-making opportunities down here. And he has picked up quite a few of the traffic generation sources on the directory over there. And when he does pick that up, what happens is I will then place his money-making opportunities from the directory on here using his affiliate link. See, that's what I've done here. Let's work our way down. Okay, look at this now. Facebook 10, Google Plus 1. So you can kind of gauge what type of activity you're having by when these. But they usually take. Sometimes they take a day to show up here. Okay. Now this is something that I do that sometimes I recommend, sometimes I don't. But see all these little keywords in here? Sometimes I use these keywords when I post on Google Plus. And of course that's another training video, Google Plus. I mean, I'm going to teach you for the Silver Fox Team Build members how you can dominate Google Plus. And keeping in mind when you do post on Google Plus, if you use the same information in Google Plus every time that you post, it's going to wipe out the last posting and update and show the most recent posting. Okay, but I have a way that you can show multiple times. Let's see if I think I have that. Hang on a minute. Here's one on my Google Plus. Here's another Google Plus. I have several other Google Plus showings at the same time. But if I would post this again, what's going to happen? This is going to go away, and the new one's going to override it. So I have ways that I can teach you how you can get multiple showings. Okay. So let's go up here. I'm going to find out what's going on. Okay. Here, Jeff likes a link that you shared. Okay. This is what you need to do, gang. When they find you on Facebook and they give you a like or make a comment, you need to get back in here and you need to click a like here, and you need to thank personally. You need to make this personalized, okay? Okay, I said thanks, Jeff, for the like. And I want to put a big happy face on there, something that really sticks out, slaps him right in the face. There you go. Okay, let's go find another one here. Okay, this one here, of course, my Facebook postings. Oops, I hate when it does that. It wants to do a double entry. I don't know why at times. So let's go here. Now, remember door number 13. Door number 13. Well, this is where about every hour we get in here, we do postings on Facebook groups that are larger than 25,000. This one's 50,000, okay? All right, and then I want to like it. Thanks for the like. And I want to put a big smiley face here. Remember, I mix things up. I don't put the same thing each time. There we go. Okay, here's proof that door number 13 works. And you really need to get back there and watch that training video. And here we go. Here's one. You can't miss my images, can you? My banners, my photos. Here's one. Here's one. Here's one. I keep working down. Here's one. Here's one. You kind of get the. Here's one of mine. You kind of get the idea, don't you? Look at all these here. Look at all those. Okay, it works. And what's it cost me? Just a little time. That's all it cost me. Okay. Okay, we're gonna leave the grumpy old man, and we're gonna go back to your Sizzle Call phone number page here. Okay, so we took care of Facebook, and we've got Google Plus here. Okay, in this case here, it picked up my branded picture, didn't it? So when you do your posting using Shareaholic down here, and if your picture is not there, guess what you're doing? Is you're promoting my picture. You really don't want that. And now we're going to share it. Notice, okay, I always, every time that I go to Google Plus, I always put some different type of content up here, okay? Very important you understand that. So let's share it. Thanks for sharing. There you are. Okay, on to the next one. Pinterest. Okay, there's my branded picture. I can use that, or I can use this picture here. I can use this. I'm going to use this. I'm going to change it up a little bit. Never the same thing every time. And this is going to go to my wall on Pinterest. Okay, save. See it now? What's great about Pinterest is, or Pinterest, I call it Pinterest. Pinterest is that it's images, and everybody is photos, and everybody kind of goes through there looking at photos. When they come across this one here, if you wish, I'll produce a custom Google top ranking video just for your money making opportunity, and they click on that, guess what happens? There's my page. There it is. Your Sizzle Call phone number here. It takes them right to my page, and it's going to take them right to your page. Okay, now we're going to go over to where all the other social networking sites are at. And I'm not going to go through all 50. I'm just going to go to LinkedIn. And we're going to paste my content when this thing finally opens up. Okay, that's interesting. It's posting off one of my members here. Anyway, by the way, you can change images up here if you want. There's me again, this video. Okay. Now come on. Alright. Put my content in here and share. There we go. And it says thanks for sharing. And I think I'm going to wrap it up here because you've got the idea. You have the idea on how you go in there every day, mix it up, and post maybe at the most 10. There's a good 50 good social networking sites back there, so you could do 10 a day, right? 5 days a week if you want. Okay, we're back here in the Profit Directory again. You have everything that you need right here, starting with door number 1, working your way down to make a 6-figure income with your money-making opportunities, with your one-ups, with your big-ticket programs. You have it all. Oh, by the way, I am making this video, aren't I? All right. So let me show you something here. Let's go back to this Google search here. And here's some videos. Okay. I virtually own this page, don't I? Okay. Let's go to page number 2, if I can get my way down there. Let's just open up to see what's on page number 2 of a Google search. Well, there you go. Can't miss my videos, can you? Look at my thumbnail. Look at that. Look at all these videos. Okay. Okay. There's page number 3 of a Google search. Look at that. Let's see how far back it goes here. Let's go to page number 4. Oh, there's one of mine. There's another one of mine. There's 2 more of mine. Can't possibly miss them, can you? Maybe we have some on page number 5. Let's see if there. Yep, there's one of mine. They're dwindling out here a little bit. But you get the idea, don't you? So we're going to open up door number 12. 75% of my quality leads. Quality leads come from videos. And I'm everywhere out there. I dominate. I'm branded. And door number 12 here are the 2 pieces of software that I use. This one here, I'm going to run this video I'm making right now through this piece of software, which will rank this video on the first page of Google with my keywords. That's how I do it. And there's, it's called streaming, and you got to stream. Anyway, I'm not going to get in the technicalities. I'm just telling you, you have to slow down and learn how to do it the right way, okay? Okay, so we're back at the email that I sent you, and make sure that you do put this into your signature because it really works. For those who are on the outside looking in, such as watching a YouTube video out there on the internet, you need to scroll down into the description and click on that link. Eventually you're going to be redirected to pick up your $10 Sizzle Call phone number and register. I'll be notified. I will build you your lead capture page, not your lead capture page, but your $10 Sizzle Call landing page at no cost. And then at that time, depending on where you're at in the system here, in the funnel system, I will send you an email like this one. Okay? Where I have just posted your business opportunity to 50 social networking sites. I'll do that for you. Okay, with that said, this is Harvey the Silver Fox. I'll be waiting for you inside. Let's go make some money. There's just no reason a few months down the road you can't be a 6-figure income earner like I am. Let's do it.